Hi guys, today I want to be talking to you about how to get the right asking price for your property. This is a big thing and it's really important with selling your property fast and for the amount that it is actually worth. There are a few things to bear in mind and consider when choosing an asking price. The first thing I would always recommend doing, even before getting an agent out, is to do your homework. Have a look on Rightmove, have a look at Zoopla, have a look at sold prices. Look within the last 6 months to your local area and see what similar properties you have around you that have sold in that time frame. Some agents, you see a lot of it on Rightmove where properties are marketed at a certain asking price, but then actually when you wait until the property goes through and it's on the land registry details, you can see actually that there may have been a 20 grand negotiation in that. And that's regular for that area. Or it may be the fact that a lot of properties are, let's say, on for £200,000 and then there's a wiggle room of about £5,000, but there's a lot in your area to then decipher for. So then you get a good basis of how much your property could potentially be worth. This doesn't always become easy when your property is unique or a characterful property, but I'll give you a few other tips and helps and tips to be able to make sure that you're advertising your property for the right price. In terms of valuing, I would always get 3 agents out to value your property, in which case you'll be able to see, hopefully, a good 3 agents, which then will give you around about the 3 prices that are relatively the same. If you don't be scared to get more agents out. Then you can have a good decision on which price that you probably think is most comfortable within the market. What you don't want to do is put your property too expensive on Rightmove, Zoopla and Prime Location, etc, etc. If you do that, you deter buyers from coming around to have a look at the property. Even myself being an agent, I feel very uncomfortable walking around somebody's house knowing full well I'm going to need to negotiate £30,000 off the asking price. And I'm an agent, so you can imagine what the general public's like with that, because they don't want to offend anyone because it is your home. If you're putting a property on the market, in my advice, you should be looking to achieve around about the asking price or within £5 grand difference, and that is it. There shouldn't be a massive amount of difference, in which case, when it becomes competitive, you get more of an attraction, a lot more buyers walking through the door, and then there's a competitive factor for it. So that's definitely something you want to do. If there's quite a high demand for a property, it will naturally sell. If you only have 1 or 2 people interested, that's when the negotiations can start. The good news is with having several interested parties is that they may bid against each other, in which case you push the asking price or getting towards the asking price or even over sometimes the asking price before then finally accepting an offer. So you will really get the best price for your property if you do it that way. So I've done some research myself using Rightmove, and in NN8 and NN29 in 2021, nearly 8% of properties were reduced. And also some of the bigger agents in the area who has more to sell, some of them have reduced by over 20% of their stock in 2021. So it is really important getting a good asking price the first time right. Therefore, you get a better sale time, and also you tend to get a better offer in the first place. A lot of agents will tell you sometimes your first offer is your best offer. That's not always the case, but some agents will tell you that, and in my experience, that tends to be relatively true. So yeah, leaving the property on the market for a long period of time will actually deter buyers as well. So and if they do get put off, then potentially your asking price will drop when actually the property isn't worth it in the first place. So it's really, really important to make sure the asking price is correct the first time round. If you have any more questions, just give me a call on 01933 837 000.